Well, it's a bolt from the blue. I was just watching, I'd logged into the computer and I was just looking at the incoming mail and just sort of went through the list, and all of a sudden, and I thought, oh, I'll watch this, and then all of a sudden my name was drawn out, and I thought, my goodness me, it was too early in the morning to ring anybody. My mother's family were very heavily involved. My grandfather was on the dispensary committee. I'm not exactly sure what the term was, but he was president at one stage. But he was very active in the community. He was a councillor, he was mayor of Geelong West, he had a grocer's shop. He was very conscientious about people's needs, and particularly during the war years. And, there's a street named for him in Geelong West. From my mother's point of view, her father was extremely involved. He was on the committee and all that sort of thing, so she might have been under their membership while she was still living at home, but once she married, she needed, mum and dad probably took out joint, before my memory, joint membership, and it wasn't an expensive amount you had to pay. At the Friendly Society Dispensary, and even in the other later ones, James Street and whatever, they had, these little bottles of acroflavine and things like that, brown bottles with the crosses on the side, so that people who were visually impaired or, woke up during the night, they could feel and know, no, that's not the one I want, it's the smooth one that I want. And we'd return those, that was standard, My mother's younger brother, he served in World War II. The other brother served in the grocer's shop in that time, because it was hard to get labour and that sort of thing. So that was, and it was hard to get commodities too. Particularly, something like rice that would come from overseas just wasn't coming, So there had to be a lot of, substitute this and that during those years. All the doctors then were in Latrobe Terrace pretty well, so we could, and we didn't have a car for quite a long time, I remember being without the car and walking and catching buses and whatever. And trams, there were trams when I was very young. And so we could get the bus or the tram or whatever and go to the doctors and then just walk from, Latrobe Terrace and around the corner into Ryrie Street and whatever and go there then.